No issues of flooding along the Mississippi River. The extended forecast keeping it well below flood stage of 17 feet. Our forecast over the next couple of days, we're back to the warm, humid air. What was a reprieve for the weekend with the drier air in place is long gone. We had a southerly wind pickup, even a few spotty showers, mainly north shore of the Mississippi, and those are beginning to wind down. Actually very pretty looking out over downtown, but the humidity is up. Dew point 68, temperature currently at 81 degrees and a southerly wind at 9. Today's high broke the record. Knew we were getting close. 85 was our high today. The record is 84. That was set back way in 1955. Now, what's interesting is our morning low, 60s. Note, though, when that low was set, 126 this morning. Temperatures started coming up through the overnight because we tapped into that more humid and warmer air. Our morning lows, again, near midnight, were in the 50s and even 40s on the North Shore and into Mississippi. But as most of us were waking up this morning, it was already milder and more humid and saw some patchy fog. Maybe the issue over the next couple of days. In the 70s, low 80s out at the moment with dew points, again, much higher. And that has been the trend since the overnight hours to see those dew point values coming up. In fact, our dew points had for a little while gotten back into the lower 70s. So certainly the Gulf moisture has returned thanks to a southerly wind, which is going to stay up through Thursday. Winds tomorrow still out of the south are almost variable, but rather light. Our winds are going to remain on the lighter side in the next couple of days as well. We're actually really being controlled by another upper ridge, which is centered down to our south. So this is keeping us warm and relatively quiet. This is going to be the trend for most of the week. The big question then, the possible change, comes toward the end of the week. Here's a little upper disturbance, which is not a very aggressive upper system at all. So if this were to push a front through, it wouldn't be a very strong front. Now, this is the GFS forecast indicating that this upper energy is going to stay well to our north. But is this enough to push a front through? The GFS says yes. And in fact, the GFS by Friday gives us a very easy, straightforward forecast. Front pushes through, maybe some showers along the boundary, we clear out, and drier air, maybe slightly cooler air arrives back for the weekend. Great. Euro, on the other hand, a little different. The front moves into the area and then stalls because according to the Euro, the upper energy is not enough of a push to actually get the front through the area, and so we stay in the more humid air through the weekend. This is a look at the dew point moisture forecast into the end of the week. GFS, again, clearly you can see where that drier air moves in for the weekend, maybe another little surge of moisture towards Sunday, and then another shot of dry air by Monday. The Euro, the front stalls, so we stay in the more humid air, that green coloring through the weekend. And by next week, though, what's interesting is that both of the models do indicate a stronger front, maybe bringing us that drier, cooler air by next week. But I'm hoping for the weekend because we've got the Irish Channel Parade and the Metairie Row Parade. And it'd be nice if we could at least get the humidity down again. Our weather over the next couple of days, pretty much like we saw today. Morning lows, though, will be milder, but generally speaking, some patchy fog in the morning hours and maybe a stray shower with high temperatures into the low, some mid 80s. Next couple of days, the records again, 84, 83 degrees or so, and we're going to be very close each and every day. Chance for some showers on Friday. Right now, we'll go with the drier air moving in, although the GFS has us very aggressively getting much cooler for the weekend. I'm not going a great deal cooler, more milder, but a little less humid. We'll have a better chance of rain on Monday with a stronger front. Keep in mind, on Saturday, we spring forward. We lose 1 hour of sleep.
Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to that.
Nobody likes this one.
No.
No
All
one.
right. Thank you, Chris.